Bear Tattoo here. Well, I apologize that this is kind of late getting out. It's Monday night, and I really didn't have a chance to record my feelings about the Bears-Lions game last night because I was watching the Cubs get pounded by the Mets. So that wasn't good. Anyway, Bears-Lions. So the Bears did not win. It was a close game, but there's plenty of things to talk about. So Number one, offense and the defense, they both have issues. Although I think the defense has more issues than the offense. We couldn't move the ball once we got inside the red zone. How many times were we down there? How many gifts did we get from Detroit and we couldn't move the ball? Kicking field goals is not going to win. So that's the big gripe I have there. As far as Cutler, Jeffrey, Forte, all of those guys did well. Kyle Long, come on, man. Learn how to block. Quit holding or quit getting caught because there's holding on every play. The defense, they really let us down. I mean, they let Detroit march up and down the field. It was pretty bad. Probably worse than the offense not being able to score when they got in the red zone. So kudos to special teams. Here's the deal. They got us 2 turnovers, one on a muff and one on a punt where the guy touched the ball and we recovered. And I don't think we had any. I'm trying to remember back to the game. It was 2 days ago. It was yesterday. I don't think special teams had but maybe one penalty. Not that many. I mean, not usually. Usually on every kick we have a penalty. So I thought they showed the most improvement from week to week was special teams. But what really bothers me is the offense. I mean, they had 3 gifts. They had the 2 fumbles, and then they had the interception. Come on, man. They should have scored. They should have had 3 touchdowns instead of 3 field goals. So they've got to get that going. And then the other thing that bothers me was in the 4th quarter, when we've got time to go down the field, John Fox, he needs to learn how to use the time. I mean, the clock management there was absolutely terrible. We end up being on the 11-yard line with 4 seconds left. We have to kick a field goal. There were a couple of times in that drive when he's letting the clock run. Come on, man. Quit letting the clock run. Call a timeout. What good are they if you don't use them? Or call a pass play. Anything, but you got to end up down there in the red zone with more than 4 seconds. So I put that on the coach. The defense, come on. Stafford got his brains back, but I think we gave his brains back to him. We let him do so many things. It was just unbelievable. That one touchdown, I can't remember who the guy is from Detroit. Kyle Fuller, I think, was guarding him. Caught that ball in the end zone in the corner. That was just heaved up there. Stafford just heaved it up there, and if you watch the replay, he's laying on the ground. He looks up. Oh, my God, it's a touchdown. He thought he threw an interception. Terrible defense. So they deserve to be 2-4 right now. Now, a couple of players I need to call. One player I need to call out. Martellus Bennett. When did he forget to learn how to catch the football? This guy, he looks terrible out there. I don't know what happened to him, but he is not playing well. He can't catch the ball. And I don't know what it is. He needs to get a lot better. We got to depend on him to catch that ball, no matter where it is. And he just was a big disappointment. And a couple of times, like I mentioned in the video from the other day, he looks gassed, like he's out of shape or something. I don't know if he's out boozing at night or what the deal is, but that's gotta stop. So I never really bitch about the officiating, but I'm gonna bitch about it tonight. Number one, what the hell is pass interference? What is it? I don't think the referees or the officials even know what pass interference is. You know, guys get mugged going down the field and they don't call it. Guys get a little ticky-tack and they call it. It's bullshit. I mean, I'm sick of it. And the other thing, the other thing that I need to understand is, what is a catch? Come on. Those guys don't know what a catch is. That's so damn screwed up about taking the ball to the ground or taking steps or whatever. That pass that Golden Tate didn't catch and we intercepted was not a catch. If you go back and look at the rule as it's explained on the Calvin Johnson catch, or the guy from Dallas, I can't think of his name right now, that wasn't a catch. Those two not catches were just like Golden Tate's. That Walt Coleman, the referee, comes on and says the guy took 3 steps. He didn't take 3 steps. Go back and look at the replay. He didn't take 3 steps. He didn't make a football move. He lost the ball. So, they need to get their act together. The referees probably are the worst that they've ever been. I'm watching football for 50 years, and I can't remember a time when they've blown so many calls and been so inept. And maybe instant replay has something to do with that, but they're terrible. They need to fix that. And until they fix it, there's going to be a bunch of games that are blown because the referees try and take over the game and throw a flag when they shouldn't, or don't throw a flag when they should. And it happens every game, every play. It's like holding. There's holding on every play. When do they throw the flag? When do they throw the flag? They don't even know when they throw the flag. They just feel like, oh, it's time for a flag. So they throw it. Anyway, Bears lost. Fine. They can sit around and think about it for the next 2 weeks. We got the Vikings coming to town a week from Sunday. Hopefully they can get their act together and put a game out there that gives them a win.